Hello, my Tagalog learners. How are you doing today? Here in Missouri, we had 3 tornadoes yesterday. But it's okay. Where I work and here at the house, we have places to go for safety. Now, if we were in Arkansas, we don't have basements down there. The water table is so high that your basement would be full of snakes and water. But here in Missouri, we're okay. All is good. So today we're going to talk about compound sentence structure. Compound sentence structure, the formula is the subject, then the verb, then the object. Or these two can be reversed, and you could have the verb, and then the subject, and then the object. So these are going to be using our vocabulary words from the last lesson about family and numbers. So the first sentence is, Tatay ni Mark ay si Jose. Mark's father is Jose. Tatay niya ay si Jose. His father is Jose. Now remember, niya means his. So instead of using Mark, which is the noun, we can say niya. His father is Jose. Anak ni Linda at boy ay si Marco. Linda and boy's son is Mark. Now, boy is a nickname, kind of like Junior. A lot of times in families, the oldest boy will be called June, which is the shorthand for Junior. The second son would be called Boy, which is like Junior. My husband is Boy. He's the second son. His older brother is June. Actually, his name is Ben. They call him June. And then my husband's nickname is Boy, because he's the second son. So, anak ni Linda and Boy ay si Marco. Linda and Boy's son is Mark. Anak nila ay si Marco. Their son is Mark. Nila is possessive, remember, for theirs. So Linda and Boy, you can knock that down to Nila. Their son is Mark. Now, when you use demonstrative pronouns, that is already a verb. So here you'll see that it's reversed. You have verb, and then subject, and then object. So here, heto po ang kaibigan ko, si Julian. Sir or ma'am, this is my friend Julian. Heto is like here is, or this is. So heto po, sir or ma'am, ang kaibigan, friend, ko, my, si Julian. This is my friend Julian. Nandito ang lahat nagkamag-anak namin. Here are all our relatives. Now remember, namin is our, not including the person you're speaking to. So nandito is the demonstrative pronoun here. Nandito ang lahat, which is all, ng kamag-anak, relatives, namin, our. Here are all our relatives. Mukhang batang-bata ang lolo at lola mo. Your grandparents look young. Now, mukha is face. When you put the ang in there, that is the connective words to batang-bata. So this would be like the verb. So face is young, or very young. Bata means youth, right? Or child. When you put batang bata, when you repeat the word, you're emphasizing that word. So face young ang lolo at lola mo. Your grandparents, that's grandfather, this is grandmother, together, the grandparents, right? You got this. It's okay. Your grandparents look young. 5 taon na siya. She or he is 5 years old. Limang, remember lima is 5. When you put that connective in there, that's the verb. Limang taon na siya. 5 is years already, she or he. So she or he is 5 years old. Limang taon na siya. Now let's use our vocabulary words in this formula and let's do some conversations. Maybe this will help you be able to put all this together in one place, okay? So here we go. This is a conversation between a student and a teacher. Patrick is the student, Santos is the teacher. Okay, here we go. Magandang umaga po, Ginoong Santos. Good morning, sir, Mr. Santos. Magandang umaga rin naman. Kumusta ka? Good morning also. How are you? Now remember, rin and din is the same word. We just use the R, rin, after a word that uses a vowel at the end. If this letter was a consonant, you would use a D-I-N here, din. That's the only difference. So, magandang umaga rin naman. Kumusta ka? Good morning also. How are you? Mabuti naman po. Kumusta po kayo? I am okay, or I'm good, sir. How are you, sir? Ayos naman. Okay. Also. This is just, it's an also, but it's used to emphasize the point. Ayos naman. I am good, or I am great. Kumusta ang mga klase mo? How are your classes? This is your. How classes your. How are your classes? Ayos naman po. They're doing great, sir. O sige. O sige po. Ingat po kayo. O sige means goodbye now. He's saying goodbye, sir. Be careful. So ingat is careful or care. Kayo is you as a plural form, but when you're speaking to someone who is a professional or someone that is older than you, you use the plural form and the po to show respect. So, all right, see you later, sir. Be careful, sir. So this would be a conversation between a student and a teacher. This is a basic conversation, but we're starting to put our vocabulary words and our sentences together to make a conversation. So this will help with us learning Tagalog and also reading Tagalog. That's very important. Now let's talk about a conversation between friends. Okay, this is two girls, Sandra and Catherine. Okay, magandang, that's supposed to be in, I'm sorry. Magandang gabi, Catherine. Good evening or good night. It's usually good evening, Catherine. Magandang gabi rin naman. Kumusta na? Good evening also. How are you or what's up? Ayos naman. Kumusta ang trabaho mo? I do apologize for the typos. So let's change those. Okay, so ayos naman, good also. Kumusta ang trabaho mo? How is your work? This would be mo, your. Trabajo is work. Kumusta would be how is. So, kumusta ang trabaho mo? I'm good also. How is your work? Okay lang. Lang is a very important word. Lang means only or one. So okay lang is just okay. Then Sandra says, O sige, that means I'm leaving. Catherine says, O sige, ingat ka. Remember, ingat is careful. Remember, that's that special character. Nga. O sige, ingat ka. Okay, take care. Now let's talk about classmates. And classmates, remember, that is the word ka klase, is classmates. So this is between Patrick and Mike. Magandang umaga, Mike. Good morning, Mike. Magandang umaga din. That should be an R. Naman. Also. Good morning also, Pat. Kumusta ka na? How are you now? Remember, rin and din is the same word. It's just that you use rin after a word using a vowel at the end. Din, you'd use a consonant at the end. But sometimes nowadays you will find that some publications will use din all the time. It doesn't matter what the word is before it. I don't know if that's the modern Tagalog or what. I think it's the modern Tagalog because like in 1989, 90, somewhere along in there, Tagalog, they updated to be Filipino, the Filipino language instead of Tagalog, because there's lots of dialects in the Philippines. So sometimes you'll see din all the time rather than following this rule. It's okay. We know what it is, okay? So, magandang umaga, Mike. Magandang umaga rin naman, Pat. Kumusta ka na? Good morning, Mike. Good morning also, Pat. How are you now? Ayos naman. Ikaw? I'm doing okay. And you? Ayos lang. Heto buhay pa. Okay only. Literally this means here, life, still. This would be like you're not doing really great, but you're just kind of hanging on. Heto buhay pa. Ikaw? Ano nang bago? You. So what's up or what's new? Wala naman. Wala naman. Nothing's new. Siya nga pala, ano ang klase mo ngayon? By the way, how are your classes now? Siya nga pala. Remember from our Tagalog vocabulary, siya nga pala means by the way. Siya nga pala, by the way. Ano ang klase mo ngayon? This is what class your now. How are your classes now? Or what is your classes now? Tagalog. Ano is what. Ang klase, class. Mo, your. Ngayon, now. What is your class now? Tagalog. So Patrick says, Tagalog? Ano ang teacher sa Tagalog? Who? Teacher in Tagalog. Sino ang teacher sa Tagalog? What is your teacher? Who is your teacher? Sorry. Who is your teacher in Tagalog? Si Professor Santos. Ikaw, ano ang klase mo ngayon? I have Professor Santos. And you? What is your class now? Math. Sino ang teacher mo sa math? Who is your teacher in math? Si Professor Smith. Sige. Kita na lang tayo mamaya. Oh, okay, I have to go. I will see you later. Sige, ingat ka. Okay, I'll see you later. You be careful. So I hope this helps you in using our vocabulary and our sentence structure together. Let me know if this helps with our little conversations bits so that we can put our vocabulary and our sentence structure lessons together to make a whole conversation so that we can imitate that or we can see how it's used. So until then, study hard and I'll see you next time.